I'm really digging this Timeless Cup.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I like the whole thing that it's really based on the starters again.
You get to pick your starter?
Yeah, I remember when I got the my first main series game.
Back in 1996?
Okay, I got Pokemon Yellow.
So you got Pikachu?
Yeah.
Okay, but of the three.
But then after I got Pokemon Yellow, my brother took it, and then I took Pokemon Red.
Yeah.
And then of course I picked Charmander, because Charmander.
Because you're a lame, basic...
No, because he's awesome.
I picked Bulbasaur.
Because you're lame. And Charmander beats Bulbasaur, so get wrecked. Going back into talking about the starters, I remember how hard it was to pick which starter I wanted at first. And now I feel like we're doing that all over again with the Timeless Cup.
It was never hard for me. I just did Bulbasaur, but I get what you mean. It is hard right now.
It's like 3 Pokeballs. Like, damn it, which one do I pick? It's like, this is like your forever Pokemon now.
I just like Bulbasaur because I thought it was a frog. I guess it's a plant. I thought it was a frog.
You're way off. First things first, I want to give a huge shout out to GamePress for all their amazing work that they do. And honestly, like, these guys come clutch. These guys made this in like a day or two.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking at this infographic because we're too lazy to create our own right now. There's a lot on our plate, so thank you to GamePress.
Well, I personally don't think we can make one better than GamePress does. Right? GamePress made this.
This was by Lorma96. The data's from PvPoke, of course, and it looks really good. I mean, dang, let's hire them.
Yeah, let's hire them.
Yeah,
I think they have to hire us.
Probably have to hire us.
Probably have to hire
hey,
us.
Can you guys hire us? I'm sure you got some like missing spots at GamePress. You wanna... But before we get into it, we just want to tell you guys that if you want to help us, if you want to support us, if you want to support the content creators of Pokemon Go PvP, then it really helps us to hit that subscribe button right there. We noticed in the analytics that some people are viewers, but they're not subscribers.
Yes, I was going over the analytics and I saw that literally 50% of our viewers are not subscribed to us. Now, we love you guys because you guys all view our videos, but if you guys want to help us out, click that subscribe button.
So I think the main thing to see right here is that we got Dragon at the top right here. We got Dragonair, and that's it. And how you like Dragonair so far?
Dragonair's OP.
Yeah.
You need a Dragonair for Timeless.
Dragon is great
hands down.
because this is the starter tournament where you've got the starters, fire, grass, water. Dragon resist all of those, so it's no surprise that Dragonair is at the top right there.
Dragonair is awesome, especially if you have like a return version or maybe you want to throw some spice and go with Dragon Pulse.
Yeah.
Definitely Dragonair with Dragon Breath specifically is huge.
And we can see that according to that infographic, Dragonair beats the fires, Dragonair beats the grass, but Dragonair kind of looks like it kind of beats the waters. I think there's some waters down there that could beat Dragonair.
Yes.
Which waters here? What are we looking at?
Well, you want to be careful against the ice.
Some of them have, a lot of them have ice, don't they?
Yeah, like Blastoise has Ice Beam.
Beam.
Wishcash has Blizzard.
Yeah.
Right, and again, Hydro Cannon is
from Swampert. Even though Dragonair resists water, that Hydro Cannon does a lot of damage.
Blastoise as well.
Yeah.
Definitely, these moves are going to do some damage, but again, Dragonair resists. So, and Dragon Breath is just overall just OP.
Dragon Breath is an amazing fast move.
Right, we first saw Dragon Breath when it came to Altaria.
Yeah.
Right, but now Dragonair being the only dragon that, well, not the only dragon, one of the main dragons with the lowest amount of energy needed for their charge moves, makes Dragonair definitely one of the top. He honestly just destroys the fire types completely because it has the Dragon Breath but also has that Aqua Tail as well.
Yeah, there's not a lot that the fires can do against Dragonair that's really going to combat it along with the grass Pokemon.
Exactly, unless you're running Dragon Claw on Charizard.
Yeah.
Right, Dragon Claw is kind of like your way of doing some damage to these dragons.
Yeah, and we do have some alternative dragon types according to GamePress, which I agree with. You could use Kingdra, you could use Shelgon if you want.
You can use all three.
I was just gonna say, I do think they complement Dragonair more. I think if you're gonna go with a dragon, Dragonair is probably the best choice. But
Definitely.
You can definitely add some more dragons to your team.
Yeah, why? If it's neutral to all, sorry, if it's resisting all of them, why not add another one?
Or two. Why not add Girafarig while you're at it?
Spice. You can't.
You can't.
Don't do it.
No, you can't.
You can't.
Girafarig is dragon type?
You're not allowed to use normal or psychic.
Dragonafarig? Alright, you want to move on?
Yeah, so now we also have the fire types, but it's not just the fire types, it's the anti-grass poison users.
So around here at Jay from Mac's channel, we're not going to call them fires, we're going to call them anti-grass
poison.
Anti-grass poison.
Anti-grass
poison.
poison.
Like anti-water.
You look like you stuttered there,
What
bud.
am I seeing here?
But yeah, we have the dragon. We have the fire types like Charizard, Fire Cast Form, Ninetales,
Legacy Ninetales.
Legacy Ninetales.
Probably important.
We also have the poison users, which is Venomoth and Skuntank.
Yeah, and we don't call them fires because Venomoth is not fire.
Yeah.
Skuntank's not fire. But they do perform the role of a fire because something like Venomoth has Confusion, has that psychic move that's going to do really good damage against most of the grass.
It's literally just farming.
Yeah, because most of the
Straight
grass
farming.
are poison. So they're going to
Exactly.
be taking super effective damage from psychic. And Venomoth's eating up moves like Silverwind, which is Bug, which is going to do damage to Meganium, who doesn't have the poison tag.
Exactly.
And there's even probably going to be some Legacy Venomoths with Bug Bite
Possibly.
as its fast move.
Possibly. I
Possibly.
personally think Confusion's better, personally.
Probably.
But again, you have to take into consideration now that we have Venomoth that is super effective against those poison types. Keep that into consideration when picking your grass type.
Yeah.
Which is actually our next topic, right? We do have our grass types. We have Venusaur, which is your starter pick. We also have Meganium, and then we also have Ivysaur, which is the starter picks, and then we have Victory Bell, Gloom, and Ludicolo.
Yeah. And who are you running as your grass type right now?
As of right now, I'm running Victory Bell.
Me too.
It could possibly change.
I'm thinking about changing it to Gloom because
Okay.
I prefer stinky flowers over carnivorous plants.
I was thinking
Man
actually
eating,
Ludicolo.
Screaming, really.
Yeah, well, there's no poison, right?
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Venomoth doesn't do much. And then you also have that water, which means you have an out against the fire types.
Ludicolo running Razor Leaf. as
Razor
its
Leaf.
last move. Could be interesting.
It definitely is interesting.
Yeah. And does it have? It has an ice attack. Blizzard?
It has an ice. I think it's Ice Beam actually.
Ice beam.
I'm not 100% sure though. We'll
One of
double
those
check.
two. Anyways, any kind of hit from an ice attack would be pretty spicy coming from a grass type.
Exactly. And then now you're also doing some damage to the dragon types, the fire types, and also the other grass types.
Yeah.
Right? So Ludicolo. Don't sleep on Ludicolo.
Might be a good idea. And obviously the grass type beat the water type over here. And
Exactly.
I don't know if you guys seen how fast a Swampert or a Wishcast go down to Razor Leaf, but you don't have a second to respond.
Yeah, you literally need to swap instantaneously.
I would have a fully charged Swampert with like 2 hydro cannons on it, and it's dead in 2 seconds because it goes down so quick
Yeah.
to Razor Leaf.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Razor Leaf, I think it takes like 3-4 hits.
Yeah, but who do we
It's
got
over.
here? Who's our water users?
Water users, we have our starters, which is Blastoise or Swampert. Those are your main 2 picks from your starters. And then you also have something, if you don't want to use your water starter, you have Wishcash, you have Quagsire, your Politoed, and you have Milotic. Milotic's interesting.
Legacy Politoed?
Legacy Politoed.
I'm not sure about Milotic. What do you think?
I don't know. What does Milotic have?
I haven't seen anyone use it. I know it has a water move and some ice moves.
I know it has Surf. I know it has Surf.
Yeah, I've never seen it in the meta, so it would be interesting to see it used.
Yeah.
But the thing about the water types that's interesting is that they seem to be the only ones that can also beat the dragons, a select few of them.
Yeah.
While you got the fires that can't, you got the grass that can't really do it. Waters can beat the dragons,
Yes.
which is kind of why I chose the water as my starter.
You chose water,
I
Swampert.
picked Swampert because
Yeah.
I know there's going to be a lot of dragons out there, and I want to get rid of them.
I think you picked Swampert because you know I like Charizard.
That's another reason.
I think that's the main reason.
I also think Mudkip is the coolest little Pokemon. I just like
Yeah.
Mudkip.
Oh my god. Well, I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but have you guys heard my voice? Like, it's terrible.
Oh, everyone's noticed. Don't worry.
It's terrible.
I know you're sick.
Oh my
You
god.
sound like my grandfather.
Okay.
He's dead.
Oh my god. Well, okay. Now that we've talked about the water types, I'm telling you, Hydro Cannon hits hard. It doesn't matter what it's hitting, unless obviously grass user, right? But then you can also run Swampert in different variants. You can also run Swampert with Hydro Cannon Earthquake.
Yes.
But you can also run it with Sludge Wave. Right?
You really
Sludge Wave.
You really think Sludge Wave is gonna work?
Yeah, well, I think it's just almost the amount of same energy as Earthquake,
I
but you're hitting
think
super
in terms
effective.
of energy, it's great. But the fact is, you're gonna go down so fast to the Razor Leafs that you have to think about. Well, at least I have to think about. Oh my god, should I use Sludge Wave right now? What if they're not actually using a grass Pokemon?
But who shields?
What?
Who shields? Who? If you have a Venusaur, and you're going against a Swampert,
Yeah.
and he goes and uses a charge move, you're gonna shield?
Yeah, but what if they're not swapping in a grass Pokemon? What if they're accidentally swapping in like a Charizard for some reason.
I think it all depends, right? At least you have an out. You have an out.
Yeah, I
right?
agree.
And if you don't have an out, which first of all, Sludge Wave is gonna almost one-hit KO, if not one-hit KO those grass users. So if they don't see it coming, you're 10 times ahead.
Yeah.
Now, if they do see it coming and they shield, you just broke a shield.
My only thing is, you have Earthquake.
Yeah.
On a poison type.
Right.
Still doing super effective damage. Earthquake is going to do a lot more than Sludge Wave against these grass types. Unless it's something like Meganium, which is the only pure, well, Meganium and Ludicolo, which are the only ones that wouldn't take super effective damage from ground.
Right.
But odds are, the thing that's coming in is going to be a Venusaur or a Victory Bell or a Gloom. And Earthquake is going to do better than Sludge Wave.
You think so?
In. Yeah, super effective.
Okay.
And it's stab damage. And yeah, wouldn't it do better?
I think Sludge Wave's better.
You think so?
Personally.
Alright, let us know in the comments. Agree with me, please.
Let us know.
I'm not sick, so I'm the physically more capable person here.
I can be on my deathbed. I'm still more capable than you are in PvP, man.
In a physical fight.
No, I'd still win that too.
I will likely call someone bigger than me to attack him.
And finally, we have our ice types. Ice types, there are a couple different options, but personally, I kind of like Lapras.
Yeah, what move are you running on that? What's the moveset?
Ice Shard, Surf, and Skull Bash.
Alright, I think it's good. I'm not running Lapras right now. I'm running Drapion. I think I would add
Drapion's
Drapion
also
there.
on their alternative poison types.
Drapion with Ice Fang it really surprises a lot of the opponents, and maybe because it's early in the meta right now.
Yeah.
But I'm liking it. I think it does the role of the Ice type, and its charge moves are very general. It's got the water move, which is great if they have to swap in a fire.
Yeah.
If all they have left is a Charizard, it's great. And it also has Crunch, which does neutral damage all across the board.
Right.
Yeah. So I feel like it's pretty safe, and I like it. Yeah.
I personally like Lapras just because it gets that Ice Shard gets to the Surf really quick.
Yeah.
And then you have that answer for the fire users, but you also have the Ice Shard against the dragons.
Yeah, the interesting thing about Lapras is even though it's kind of an ice user, it's still beating the fires over here.
Right.
Which is really good.
And it does well against the Mud Boys.
Yeah, it's even going up against the grass.
Right.
It looks like
Ice Shard, right?
Like ice is pretty good in this meta.
Yeah. And especially if shields are down, you're able to pull off a Skull Bash. Skull Bash is pretty devastating.
And
also raises your defense.
Raises your defense, yeah. Skull Bash is great. It's also the fact that Charizard is flying, which kind of makes it weak to ice, you know? Typically.
Are you hating on my boy?
Yeah, man.
Are you hating on my boy?
Look, there's a lot of reasons to dislike Charizard, and the fact that he's flying is one of them. Let's be honest.
He's awesome.
I think it's a great lizard.
He's awesome.
It's orange.
It's awesome. You have to learn how to use it properly, Dustin.
Alright. I guess I'll just tap better when I'm using my Charizard.
Good. Learn how to switch. Farm.
Alright, that's true. I do need to learn how to switch better.
Alright, but now we also have the alternative picks, and that's one of the main reasons to why we actually picked GamePress's infographic, is because they also gave some alternatives.
And because it's such a neat and crisp.
It looks so nice.
Look at this.
I love it.
Mr. Lorma, you did a good job. This looks great.
Great.
Yeah.
So we have our ice alternatives. We have Celio. Celio's great, right? It has the Powder Snow, also has Body Slam.
Yeah.
Right? Neutral damage, right? We also have the Ice Cast form.
The Celio's Body Slam is very spammy, which I like.
Yeah.
I like a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm also liking the inclusion of these cast forms because I'm not gonna lie, there was a second when I was thinking about running 3 cast forms, but then I realized how much Stardust that would cost.
Yeah.
But someone on Twitter tweeted at me with their 3 fully charged cast forms with double moves on them, and I don't remember who it was on Twitter, but applause to you. I would love to be a cast form master. Still thinking about doing it.
A cast form master.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and then we also have our alternative dragons from what we see here. We have Kingdra, and we also have Shelgon.
Yeah, but like we said, I think they're better to complement Dragonair, to have Dragonair on your team, but also run these.
It's hard to go up against a Dragonair.
Yeah.
Right? You need an ice user, or you need another dragon, which another dragon, you're also going down to it as well.
And Dragonair just has that mind game on its side, where it's like, is it doing return? Is it doing Dragon Pulse?
I don't know. But yeah, going to that, you could also run a second dragon type. I think it's a pretty good idea. Right? Kingdra's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then we also have our alternative poison types. We have Drapion, we have Muck, and we have Swalot.
Swalot is interesting. What do you think about it? I've never thought about it.
I don't know.
Swalot can beat it without getting hard-walled by Lapras. Interesting.
Hard walled by Lapras.
I've seen a couple of people using Muck just because it has that Thunder Punch, which is really cool.
Yep.
Doing damage against Charizard, doing damage against the waters, while still getting rid of the grass Pokemon.
Exactly. So he's running a multi-purpose here.
Yeah.
Muck is pretty good, especially once they got that Thunder Punch move.
Yeah.
Right? Thunder Punch move has really brought Muck up in the meta for sure.
Yeah.
Next, we also have our ice users and checks. This is very interesting.
I really like bought Sudowoodo.
Sudowoodo?
Not gonna lie, I think it's one of the derpiest, coolest Pokemon, and I want one on my team, but all of mine are above 1500. And like, I mean, my Bonsline kind of sunk, and you gotta walk it for some reason. I was gonna evolve a Bonsline, but I'm like, what? I have to walk this thing for 50 kilometers and I can just walk out my door and catch one? What the heck? Excuse me?
Yeah, I know.
Or I have to walk this plant.
But then we also have our Lantern, we have our Kabutops.
Legacy Kabutops?
Legacy, Fury Cutter.
Legacy Kabutops. I've even seen people running the other form, Ammonite.
Okay.
Because it has Bubble Beam.
Oh, interesting.
One shot with Bubble Beam.
Interesting.
It's getting the Bubble Beam like crazy fast.
Interesting.
I don't know what the third move is, but like that's one shot is one of the best fast moves in terms of energy gain.
Yeah.
Not with Lock On anymore, but and then Bubble Beam requires like nothing and you get their attack down so quick.
Exactly.
I don't know how it works though. Let us know.
Sure, I see. Let us know if you guys have a strat with Bubble Beam.
Yeah.
Then we also have Relicanth. Relicanth's awesome.
Yeah.
Right? Water Gun, Ancient Power, Aqua Tail. Right? Awesome. Especially you get the boost. Oh my god.
Yeah, of course.
Now, again, also goes down to grass. Very quickly.
Very quickly.
Very quickly. We also have our Amistar. You could be running it with the Legacy Rock Slide.
Yeah, I have one, and it's the quickest thing to get to Rock Slide.
Yeah.
Rock Slide takes forever for any other Pokemon. Like, I don't know who has it. Deoxys, I think, has Rock Slide. Takes forever. But like, you need...
I wouldn't say forever, but yeah.
Okay.
Longer.
You need like 4 Mudshots, 5 Mudshots?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's great though.
Yep. And then also you also have the Blaziken, which is another starter.
Yeah.
Right? And personally, I'm not a huge fan of Blaziken in this meta, personally. I kind of like the 3 OG starters and the Swampert.
I've never really thought about Blaziken yet, but I see some people running it.
It's very hard to play it properly.
Yeah.
Right? You have to hope that they play an ice type.
Yeah.
Right? And then you also have the ghost types. Now this is where it gets a little interesting.
Ghost types, you were just telling me. You think they're interesting. You think they're being overlooked. Tell me what you think about them.
Yeah, don't sleep on the ghost types, guys. Especially Legacy Haunter.
Is that a pun? Because they're sleeping forever? Because they're dead?
Like, I guess you just made it into a pun.
Was that a pun you set up?
You just made it into one.
Good job. Give me some pun hand.
Alright.
Thank you.
Now we have our Legacy Haunter. We also have Spiritomb and Banette. Now, Haunter, again, it does really well,
I think
right?
Haunter's the best out of these, right? Just how fast he gets the Shadow Ball is insane.
Yeah, especially Shadow Ball will literally almost like one-hit almost everything here.
Would you consider running Sludge Bomb on it?
No.
Why?
Because I like Shadow Ball.
Yeah, but I mean, you're doing a lot of damage on the grass.
Yeah, but Shadow Ball hits everything hard.
That's true.
Everything.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is. And then we also have the Fires, right? And Dragon Breath, right? Dragon Breath. What is that?
Dragon Breath is neutral, but it's definitely doing a lot of damage to Haunter.
Yeah, but it's not that crazy.
Haunter is so squishy.
You're still able to get to 1 or 2 Shadow Balls.
It's just a floating gas with a tongue.
But,
and you're breathing on it, so that
God.
gas is dissipating very quickly.
But again, Shadow Ball is devastating. You need to shield, or you can also play the mind games, right?
Yeah.
Go with Shadow Punch, break the shield, Shadow Ball, boom.
Yeah.
Devastating.
How about Banette? Like, I feel like Banette is kind of just your Haunter substitute if you're not lucky enough to get the Haunter with Legacy.
I find Banette is just a not as good Haunter.
Yeah, me too. Not
Right?
gonna lie.
But it's still decent. If you don't have one, like, there you go.
How about Spiritomb? Any potential? I think.
Definitely interesting.
It's like the bulkier ghost, right?
Yeah, it's the bulkier ghost.
Yeah.
Right, you have Ominous Wind. You also still have Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
Right, you have Dark, which means you're going to be able to tank that Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
Right? It still does a devastating hit, but it's one of the ghosts that can actually tank one.
Yeah, it might be good if you see the ghost rising on people's teams. If you want to check that ghost, you got.
Yeah. Definitely, it's definitely interesting. But yeah, this is the meta explained by JFarm, but also with the help of GamePress.
Yeah, thank you, GamePress. You did a really good job, and thank you for letting us use this infographic.
You guys are awesome. And again, guys, don't forget to subscribe for more PvP and Silph Arena content. Leave a like if you like these kind of videos. And of course, let us know what you guys think of what the meta is going to be, what you think is your favorite team. Put your teams together and let us know what you guys are going to be using in the Timeless Cup.
Stay tuned for the next video because we're going to teach you how to build your team. We know the meta, but now we got to get an actual team together, right?
Right. We have some beginners that are coming into the Silph Arena not knowing what to do and how to do it. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take this meta and then we're going to kind of simplify it even more to be like, this is how you fill your team, and that is going to be the next video. So make sure you guys are subscribed so when it comes out you are the first to see it.
You guys better be there. If you're not there, I'm going to make a Twitter post about it. So be there. Goodbye.
Bye.